Hey guys, Pumpy back in today with a huge announcement from Intellivision Collector. Very happy to let you know that Intellivision Collector has acquired another small Intellivision publisher, and that is Freewheel Games. And also they've acquired the rights to several games from the Intellivision Revolution library. And all of these games are going to be put into the digital download section of the Intellivision Collector store in the next few hours. Several of these games are even going to be free. But man, without any further ado, why don't we get right on and I'll show you what these games are going to be. First off, in the free section, we got the two Freewheel games, and they are going to be Freewheel Diagnostic, which is a great utility for your Intellivision system. Then we're going to have the notorious game. We've all heard of it. Not many have played through a whole game of it, but that is Desert Bus. Also in the free section of the digital downloads will be a couple games originally from Intellivision Revolution. First and foremost is going to be Unlucky Pony. Now don't get this confused with Unlucky Pony Adventures. It's a different game. You see it right here, but this one is going to be in the free section, like I said, of the digital downloads. Next up, we have another game which is just as notorious, probably even more so than Desert Bus, and that is the one everybody loves to talk about, Hotel Bunny. Yes, those four games are absolutely free. You can download them from the store, check out with them. There's no fees to pay, but there's also going to be a whole bunch of games, 17 to be exact, I'll show them all to you here, that are going to be available for purchase and download in the Intellivision Collector store. Unbelievable. First we have Moonblast, which is a very fun and really well-known space shooter. Next up we have Laser Sharks, which is similar to Moonblast but put into a different context. Next up we have Sea Venture, which is very famous, a submarine fighting game where you're trying to rescue the divers. Awesome. Ultimate Pong is just what it says. It's Pong in an ultimate way. Now the next game is a little notorious as well, right along with some of the other ones, but in a different fashion. It's a port of the Mystique classic, Beat 'em and Eat 'em. Next up we have Missile Domination, which you'll probably recognize, but one thing it's very well known for is how enthusiastic the voice presence is in this game. Next we have the follow-up to Missile Domination, that's Missile Domination DX. Little tweak, little voice tweak as well, and very fun game to play. Copter Command, which is a great side shooting game and really well done on the Intellivision. The next game is Donkey Kong Jr. is trying to improve on the original Coleco version of Donkey Kong Jr. and frankly it pretty much has to do so. Oregon Bound. What can be said about Oregon Bound? A very fun game to play and it's really well done here on the Intellivision. Pitfall 2 is known to be one of the absolute best games in the original Atari 2600, and this port over to the Intellivision is every bit as good. Pitfall 3 is also going to be available on IntellivisionCollector.com, and everybody's going to be excited about this one, finally getting to play those lost levels from the Atari 400, Atari 5200 version of the game back in the day. Here's an absolute classic from the Atari 2600 days, and that is a port of Raiders of the Lost Ark, which lets you play with improved graphics, as well as correcting the problem that you had, if you want to call it a problem, but the fact that you needed to use two joysticks back in the day, it can all be done with the keypad. Along the same lines as Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T. is brought over to the Intellivision, and again, improved graphics and other tweaks to gameplay so the controller works a little bit better. Jump King Jr. is a very, very famous platformer from back in the early 80s and transfers very well over to the Intellivision. Junior Pac-Man is an absolute classic in the Pac-Man lineage from back in the day and is represented well here on the Intellivision. And the final game is brand new, just released under IntelliClub 2023, and that is a digital copy of Grail of the Gods. Well guys, that is 21 new games, digital downloads from IntellivisionCollector.com. Some of them are pay, some of them are free, but you can be rest assured that each and every one of them are going to come with a complete digital package of goodies with it. And that's like the manual, the box art, the overlays, and some other things too. You never know what you're going to get with these games, but there's going to be those other things with them when you buy your ROMs from Intellivision Collector, that's for sure. I mean, they've been very, ROMs are becoming more and more popular all the time in the Intellivision homebrew community, and the Intellivision Collector is really big in promoting ROM sales and going down that avenue, which some are kind of hesitant to get down. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with Coco and I here today, promoting these wonderful things from Luke and Intellivision Collector, and we'll see you guys in the next video. You take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer.
Hi, I'm Luke from Intellivision Collector. You're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?